Oh, I am live. Cool. Anyways, hello. Um, I don't really have an intro thing as of yet. I just will just be speaking. Last stream, turns out my game was just insanely loud and my volume was not that great. So now I've hopefully fixed that. It seems to be better. Yeah, pretty fun. So on this stream, it's going to be my first time playing and my first reactions towards playing Total War Warhammer. I've always kind of had an interest in the series, and gonna see what it's like, gonna learn to play, and hopefully have fun. Let me just swap here. There we go. And now you should be able to see the game. Is it working? There we go. So we're doing new campaign. Grand campaign. Prepare thyself. The old world trembles and the ground shakes with marching armies. There is naught but war. Old war campaign. You must make your race supreme amongst the rabble, the usurpers, and the many enemies you'll encounter as you conquer. This is the ultimate test of generalship and statecraft, with the fate of the old world and the lands beyond in your hands. Eternal war and fleeting glory are yours to command. Conquer this world. And there seems to be more story campaigns, but they seem to be paid, like DLCs. This game is currently free on Epic Games until the 7th of April. So hopefully you might see this and get it in time. I put it in the title just so if people don't click on the video they can still see. But it seems I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playable races. There were some free DLC things that I did pick up as well. So one, you just link like your account. For this it's like Epic, so it linked your Epic account to the Total War website. We got a free DLC off of that, as well as there are some free generals for free. Free generals for free, okay. There are some generals for free in the store as well. So I picked those up. It'll be nice to just get, as much as I can. Give me one moment. I'm hoping, I've turned down the volume of this game a decent amount, and I'm hoping my speaking volume is much higher than the actual game volume. So I can actually get some, maybe if I'm making clips like beforehand, it's actually salvageable. Where last stream I had a funny clip, however I was unable to do it because, cool things where you couldn't actually hear me speak, so it was a funny clip because I nearly beat Margaret first try, and I say, "Oh, we're gonna beat Margaret first try," except you can't hear that, and then I get killed instantly. So let's see, who can we pick? The Empire. The Empire is beset on all sides by enemies, but its armies are led by valiant warrior generals supplemented by arcane battle wizards. Karl Franz, the new untested emperor, must unite the Empire to fight the encroaching forces of destruction. The twin-tailed comet blazes across the sky, but is it an omen for good or ill? So let's see, Colleges of Magic. Harness multiple laws of magic to bolster the Empire's strength and destroy its enemies. Empire officers. Lords can be assigned to an office, granting them a unique title and bonuses. Well-rounded unit roster with a wide range of magical laws and war machines. Initial challenge, normal. Background. Okay, this is lore. For 2.5 millennia, the Empire has formed a bulwark against the encroaching forces of destruction, but the realm is in constant turmoil, beset on all sides by enemies ferocious and foul, yet it endures for mankind and has a steely determination to not merely live but thrive. The Empire's armies are mighty, large regiments of disciplined troops led by valiant warrior generals, and supplemented by the arcane wool of battle wizards, as well as powerful machines of war. A new emperor has recently been crowned, but he is untested and not the candidate many elector counts wanted. At a time when dark clouds gather in the north, so begins the age of Karl Franz, and he has much to do. Unite the empire, secure its borders, and bring prosperity to its beleaguered citizens. The twin-tailed comet blazes across the sky once again, but is this an omen for good or ill? Okay. And there's the dwarves. Let's see details. For many generations, the dwarves prospered, but when the realm was riven by devastating earthquakes and sustained attacks by greenskins and other foes, their ultimate goal is to restore their empire. High King Thorgrim, Grudgebearer, plans to retake his realm, slaying every last greenskin in his way. Grudges. Scores against the dwarves must be settled by any and all means necessary to keep order. The Underway. Dwarves can use underground tunnels to avoid impassable terrain and enemy forces. A roster of heavily armoured units with strong leadership and a variety of deadly war machines. Initial challenge, easy. For many generations, the dwarves prospered, but then their realm was riven by a chain of devastating earthquakes. Okay, we've seen that. Thus, the golden age of Kara's Angkor ended. To this day, the dwarves still fight. Their ultimate goal is to restore the empire with their belligerence. Such a thing is possible. A dwarf throng is a powerful force consisting of stoic dwarf warriors, gyrocopters that fly above the battlefield, and cannons fueled by flame and steam that spew death. Dwarves do not call upon the wings of magic in the same way as men. To them, magic is a tangible thing, something that can be worked into axes or cannonballs. It is with all these elements, stalwart, dwarfish hearts, exceptional armour and weaponry, and the unmatched machines of war that High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer plans to retake his realm, slaying every last stinking greenskin in his way. Few doubt his resolve, and for the first time in many generations the dwarves are truly roused to battle. The great reckoning begins. Yeah, by the way, my nose is a bit blocked at the moment, so if you hear me sniffing, or if I just sound off, that's probably why. Bretonia. Bretonia is a feudal society protected by knights, considered the most powerful heavy cavalry in the old world. It is current King Loan Lioncourt, I don't know French, a Grail Knight, considered by many to be the nation's greatest ruler since Gilles Le Breton, the uniter of legend. Together they ride forth with lances dipped and prayers to the lady upon their lips. Chivalry. Through their noble actions, the Bretonian dukes will benefit from powerful bonuses. Peasant economy. Farm or fight. The peasants form the Bretonia's financial and military backbone. Equestrian-based unit roster with a host of fast-moving skirmish cavalry and heavily armoured shock cavalry. Initial challenge, normal. Let's see Bretonia, the second largest nation of men after the Empire, is located to the west of Sigmar's lands, separated by the Grey Mountains. The two nations trade via several critical mountain passes, and on the whole relations remained cordial. Although they have gone to war many times, Bretonia is a feudal society of nobles and gallant knights standing above a filthy peasant rabble. However, a Bretonian army rarely consists of knights alone. Ranks of solid, if unremarkable, foot troops and peasant levies are provided to soak up damage. So yeah, we've seen that before. King Loan is a wise monarch who acts honourably at all times. On the battlefield, he is a truly fearsome opponent and the slayer of greenskins, beastmen, and just about any other invader who dares cross into Bretonian territory with evil intent. And so it is that the Knights of Bretonia march forth, led by their courageous warrior king, with lances dipped and a prayer to the lady on their lips. Bordelot. This seems to be similar to Bretonia. So, stern, ultra-chivalrous Duke Ulbric rules coastal Bordelot, a place of rolling hills and sweeping valleys flanked by vineyards and farmsteads. Famed for its sea trade, fine wines, and extremely well-drilled knightly class, Ulbric is among the greatest knights Bretonia has ever known, often fighting alongside King Loan to smite evil in the lady's name. Okay, this seems to be part of Bretonia. Bretonia seems to be the main faction head, and then these are the two parts of it. So, chivalry through their noble actions. Okay, that's just the same. Okay, that seems to be the same. Carcassonne. From her tower in Carcassonne, the Fey Enchantress watches over Bretonnia. As the living representative of the Lady of the Lake, her actions are guided by the goddess's will. It is the Enchantress who rouses the dukes to the kingdom's defense and rides with them into battle, her magic protecting the knights and smiting foe, on occasion slaying with a single furious glance. Okay. Greenskins. Orcs and goblins, greenskins, are the scourge of the old world, brutal, bullying creatures with an unquenchable love for war. Orcs are built for violence, goblins by contrast are smaller but more cunning. Most greenskins reside in the Badlands, but now Grimgor Ironhide comes south with his ever-growing wah! All the while the empire burns. Wah! Call upon additional orc and goblins against enemy forces. Okay, that's pretty cool. Underway. Okay, they have access to Underway as well. So they're aggressive infantry, fast cavalry, and monsters. Quenchable love for war, orcs are built for violence, brutal bullying creatures with jutting jaws and hulking appearance. The goblins, by contrast, are smaller but more cunning as they mob up in great numbers. While the greenskins have made lairs and ransacked dwarven holds, they can be found across the world, the majority residing in the arid Badlands, mainly fighting amongst themselves and occasionally coming together as a greater threat. Now such an occasion is upon us. For Grimgor Ironhide comes south, goaded by Gorfang Rotgut, the boss of the Black Crag. Ironhide marches with his black orcs. Once Black Crag is his, surely the Badlands will follow, and then the other dwarf realms shall fall to his ever-growing wah. All the while the Empire burns. This is what Gork and Mork demand. Please them and ensure the mob shout the name Grimgor for the rest of time. The Bloody Hands. The Orcs of the Bloody Hands tribe seek greatness. The greatness Wuzog, the great green prophet, can bring them. Having wandered into the Dragonback Mountains in search of more than just plunder, Wuzog desires this for all his kind, inevitably bringing his force into conflict with other greenskins, bands of humies, stunties, and whatever gets in their way. Savage ways can recruit powerful Badlands savage orc units anywhere in the world. Wah, underway, savage. Okay, so it seems to be just a different kind of orc. Okay, so Wuzog desires greatness for all his kind. For greenskins to go beyond being merely an avaricious rabble and reach for disguise, this will bring its forces into conflict with other potentially sneakier greenskins, plus bands of humies, stunties, and whatever else dares get in their way. War is exactly what the green gods, Gork and Mork, want. They want it bloody and climactic. They want it right now. And who is Wuzog, the most pious of all orcs, to go against the world of the gods? Exactly. Wah! So, vampires. The von Carsteins are an abominable bloodline of undead nobles from Sylvania. Striking out in the head of a mighty undead host, the vampire lord can raise the dead, summoning them to his indomitable will. Vlad and Manfred von Carstein each believe they should be the eternal emperor, something Karl Franz will learn, as the living pay tribute to their unholy master. Raise the dead. New units can be raised among the dead. Famous battle sites improve the quality and quantity of troops available. Vampiric corruption. The thrill of the blood kiss can be spread within enemy territory, leading to public order issues and vampiric rebellions. Varied unit roster with flying units, monsters, and expendable undead troops. The vampires have ever been a plague upon the living, and none more so than the von Carsteins, an abominable bloodline of undead nobles from the deathly realm of Sylvania. They inevitably strike out from this region at the head of a mighty undead host, power-hungry necromancers, zombie hordes, ranks of skeletons, tomb-skulking crypt ghouls, and bestial vargulfs are just some of the nightmares a vampiric lord can summon to his indomitable will. Vlad may have been the first of the Van Carstein line, but Manfred was equally feared, finally being brought to bay at Hel Fen and slain. But what is no longer living is never easy to kill. Both Vlad and Manfred have risen again. The dead have never rested easily in Sylvania, and now they lurch from their graves, summoned to unlife by the midnight aristocracy. As each prepares to challenge mankind once more, both believe they are the rightful eternal emperor. The usurper Karl Franz will learn this at great cost, and all the living will pay tribute to the von Carstein's unholy majesty. A strong, powerful couple, Vlad and Isabella von Carstein, are heirs to the throne of Sylvania. The latter stands proudly at her husband's side as he attempts to seize Castle Drakenhof from Manfred's grasp, nourishing Vlad's lust for power and dominion over her empire. Beloved and death, Vlad and Isabella have improved battle prowess when reinforcing one another. Okay, so it seems to be just vampires but couple. I see ya. So it's downloadable content. Oh, okay, this is the ones I do not own. So there seems to be elves. Another force of elves. Crooked Moon. Okay, so these seem to be greenskins that have strayed. This is Chaos. Beastmen. Norska. And Wintertooth. So that's trolls, okay. Why is this additional content available? Is that maybe the free ones that I got? Ah, okay. So I think I'm gonna go Borderline? Although I don't want to be within maybe dwarfs might be easier. Because it is written as easy. Okay, I think the dwarves will be fun.
Send me to vengeance.
Thorgrim, Grudge Bearer.
The slayer in me seeks death. You have my axe.
Okay, so powerful melee fighter and leader, so powerful battle buddy, Grumbinel has no fear. Evasion chance when using the underway, plus 40% more characters. Reinforcement range, plus 30% Grumbinel's army. Can call the power of the ancestor gods.
Retake the realms.
So, minus actually the power defensive melee fighter and leader. Oh, okay, yeah. They're still in the same region, okay. So, reduced construction cost by 10% for military recruitment buildings, minus 10% upkeep for longbeards and hammerers, and then unit experience plus 1 hammerers unit recruits.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
So Slayers are half as expensive to upkeep. Slayers are a lot cheaper, and they're just a lot faster.
I am the send me to vengeance.
Waterloo, what do they have for that?
Protector of the realm.
Powerful melee fighter, income from trade. I do like trade stuff, but I don't think knights will be massively entertaining. Greenskins. Grimgor Ironhide, powerful melee. Improves unit of black orcs, upkeep, okay. And then as a powerful melee fighter can access Law of Death spells by unlocking the legendary Crown of Sorcery, can unlock Skull Muncher, a flying wyvern unit. Okay, so this guy has better undead relations, as well as more money from ransacking. Okay, bloody hags. Actually need a powerful shaman, master of the law of the big Wa. Unique settlement building chain available. Can unlock Lean Ripper, a unique warball mount. Enemy hero activation success chance minus 50%. Upkeep, savage orc unit, charge bonus. Vampire counts.
Limelight is mine. Find me grave-bound.
Death is only the beginning.
Come, impress
Infant casting
the world will drown in blood.
is Vlad, and here's Isabella.
Darkness.
Okay. What's the Empire like?
As I hold Gal Maraz, I am ready.
Unlock Deathclaw, upkeep, yep.
Let us begin.
Can unlock a Flying Pegasus mount.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar. I am Prince and Emperor.
I think I'm just gonna go Dwarves,
Retake the realm.
and then with Thorgrim. Oh, just quickly loading time. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I've updated my loading thing, so it looks a lot less scuffed now. And the little man that I had in my old loading kind of fixing my life thing, I've now turned into the icon. So over time I do obviously plan on getting a better icon, but for now we have old scuffed purple man. Yeah, hopefully, you know, I can build up a decent base. Oh, can't see.
The old world is a crucible of relentless war. It has ever been so. An era as long as the mountains are unyielding.
Gyro man.
But as the storms gather again, it presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning. I come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times, and so I find myself at the King's right hand. My presence is timely, for dire news comes from the south. Greenskins flock to the banner of a cruel war boss. Now, my liege, Thorgrim Grudgebearer, leads a mighty throng from Karazakarak, smashing aside any foes that block our path. Drudgebearer desires to return the Karaz Angkor to its former glory. Then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start.
Okay, I assume that's a hint as to where we should probably fight first.
Fellow Dowie, I see orc scum. They foul our mountains with their vile taint. The Damaskron, our great book of grudges, is filled with such greenskin atrocities. Bring hammer and axe. Show these Urks and Groby no mercy.
Your forces begin their attack, my
So
lord.
WASD keys, holding down orange camera. Hold down shift to move faster. Okay. It's quite the big battlefield.
Be sure to join the fight yourself. The warriors will be greatly inspired by your presence.
On the orders are not individual troops. Select a unit by left clicking. Select maximum weakness, strike them, issue an order. A move order.
Longbeards! Move! Pay back every grudge!
Remember, as you fight, that help and advice is available at your request, my lord. You may rely upon it.
Press back buttons, help page available. Okay.
Be sure to join the fight yourself. The warriors will be
Left
greatly
clicking and dragging
inspired by
box
your
around them,
presence.
issue order, move order, on terrain. Okay.
Longbeards!
Attack! Show the ancestors that the spirit of the Dawi remains strong. That the age of reckoning has begun.
Take them down! Good.
Okay, what is this? Can I... Okay, that just shows this. Okay, what is this? Deadly Onslaught. Charge bonus, armor piercing damage. Speed, vigor. Stand your ground. Leadership. Okay, well. My man needs to be in range anyways, in order for it to do any good.
Our fire undimmed!
Okay.
Slay everything without a beard!
Attack the sides and the rear of the enemy.
Soldiers fire specimens enemies are in front of them, units will suffer increased casualties when attacked from sides or rear. Okay. So we go here.
By King Thorgrim Grudgebearer! Attack the Earth! It is an order! Kill Urks! And that! Kill them all!
I'd like to select these ones. Apparently I can only... Okay. Seems like I only have 2 units, the rest just control themselves.
How about them? Go! The clouds unite!
So, I can try a flanking.
Pick your targets well!
And then I move here.
Moving out! Vengeance! Attack the Urks! Thorgrim Grudgebearer!
The enemy begin to crumble. They run.
Unit will
from the
flee the battlefield when its leadership level drops too low, no longer respond to orders. Units, leadership,
Fire on the foe!
and influencing factors are displayed on this tooltip. Oh,
Be sure to take charge of the forces you control, sire. Effective command of your army is a skill worth mastering.
The clans unite! Quarrelers!
Okay, this seems to be closest to death.
Shoot the wizards! Ready!
You go here,
Move off! Vengeance!
here. Leadership melee defense. You guys
Long beards!
go attack those.
We demand blood! Long
Take your
beards!
missile units back from the enemy, my lord. They will be most effective if allowed to shoot from a distance.
For Grimnir! Anad! Let's be about this!
Okay. Then we go here. Speed and vigor.
Aye!
They seem to be routing.
Quarrelers!
Advance them.
Off we go! For the cowards and
Sway the
claw!
battles.
So
Your
get
words and
behind
actions can
them.
inspire the troops before you. Use your influence and abilities.
Okay, what is this? Charge bonus and piercing damage.
Obey me!
Okay, all of the enemies seem to be routing.
Kill orcs! Right!
Just schlap them up. Can half the units even get in?
The enemy general joins the battle at last. Nashrak, find
No,
some
also
escape
the
magic
opposite
warriors.
maneuvers, mounted, invoke a sudden drop at enemy's leadership.
Take it down!
Vulnerable drones, spear weapons, problem engagements. Okay,
It is a reckoning!
go for the leader.
Train them!
Go for the leader.
For the Demon's Crown! We demand blood! Go!
Here. Shaken or retired. Okay. Goblin spider riders. But the rest seems to be going, so this seems like the last. How are guys doing? Tired, very tired. What's that leader? Leader's fresh. They are very tired. Quarrelers attack the leader.
Greenskins run for their mountain, my King Grudgebear.
This is our
The battlefield is secure.
The might of Karazakara!
plus victory. Yeah, that was not. That took longer than I expected for just like a single fight. So that was pretty fun. Although I can see how it can be quite slow, and a campaign can take like 40 to 50 hours probably. So I don't know, depending on how this goes, maybe this becomes a series. And if I enjoy it, maybe I'll get like some DLC. Or the newer games, more likely I would like to get the newer games. I know number 2 is really good. And 3 came out recently, and as far as I know, that's also pretty good as well. Bum bum bum. My next stream, although it is going to be next weekend, because I only really stream on weekends. I might make like a clip stream the week, but I don't really have the time or energy to like stream during the week, seeing as I have a job. So yeah, the next stream should be next weekend, and with that stream, I'm probably gonna maybe do Valorant. That might be fun. You can see my FPS skills. I do really like rhythm games. I do play Osu a lot, but unfortunately, because of, you know, YouTube copyright stuff, can't really stream that on YouTube. I was thinking of potentially starting on Twitch, but I know as a platform as a whole, YouTube is probably better to do. Damn, this is taking some time to load. Hopefully the game is not crashing. That would be fun. I don't know if it autosaves or not, so that could just reset everything. It's taking time. Yeah, it's weird, like, looking back on the streams and hearing my voice, because I think it's okay, just in general, but when I hear it, I'm like, And for some reason, my voice sounds, not lispy, but like, cloudy? Don't know how. I don't know. Maybe it is a bit lispy, I'm not sure. But, yeah, my voice is definitely weird, and makes me cringe whenever I hear it. This is fun. The game is on my hard drive, so that might be the problem. However, this is a game from like 2016, and it's only like 26 gigs. At least the download was. Ooh.
Your sacred peak is secure, King Grudgebearer. The mountains rumble to the sound of your armies marching, yet the threat to your kind has scarcely diminished.
The campaign map is the theatre in which armies and factions can be created, surveyed, commanded, and destroyed. Territory on the map is divided into the provinces. Each province contains multiple settlements. Okay.
The lands around here remain infested with filthy greenskin scum. See for yourself.
Yeah, you see, holding the mouse and dragging. Zoom in and out, mouse wheel, or Z and X keys.
Retake the realms!
That looks useful. Pillars of revenue.
The greenskins of the bloody spears continue to defile your most sacred monuments. They must be expelled from these mountains with all.
This guy seems slightly suspicious, this advisor man.
Such a presence, so close to Everpeak.
Okay, so I assume that's the one side.
The dwarfs of Baragvar look kindly upon your cause, sire. With sufficient persuasion, they would likely join your struggle against the greenskins.
Okay, so is that like another faction of dwarves, it seems? What's around here? I think this is turn-based, which is nice. Squeakhorn. So is there something here? How do I... is there a way of rotating the camera? Correct, wrong. Correct, for a sec.
The scabby-eyed tribe of greenskins maintain their hostilities against you from their feeble camps upon the plains. Be sure to watch their movements.
Okay, so this seems to be the start of the Badlands. Okay, thank you, tutorial there.
Vengeance must be the answer. The bloody spears cannot be allowed to regroup after their defeat. Press forward and maintain the offensive.
Armies are used to attack and defend settlements and fight the enemies. The army is always led by a lord. An army can be selected by clicking on it.
Throne bearers! Let's
Advance
march!
Thugrim's army against the bloody spears. I assume I'm going to be doing this. So,
Throne bearers!
Good. The enemy will no doubt have picked up your movements. They will be frantically barricading their hovels in Britain. More of your proud kin stand ready to take up arms against the invaders, my lord. Recruit them, and they will be ready to fight in the battles that are
actually
to
used to
come.
recruit and select from the army and recruitment panel, which is open from the army panel. Select Thugrim's army. Yep.
The High
Open
King
recruitment panel.
acts.
Yep. And then Dwarf Warriors, Miners. Armoured, armour piercing, good against gates. Cannot recruit. Okay, I need buildings for those. So, 2.
For the Karazhan Corps.
The recruits will make first-rate warriors, I'm sure. For now, the throng must remain in place to train.
Additional units can be recruited. Okay. Unit card. The cost of recruiting units from this unit card and subtracted from your treasury. Okay.
Let's also look at improving your infrastructure at home. A solid base of operations will repay itself on the battlefield.
Settlements contain buildings that provide a variety of benefits. Settlements and buildings are managed from the province overview panel, which appears when a settlement is selected. Cool, I've selected the settlement.
Upgraded training facilities will allow you to better train the Dawi to fight, sire.
Buildings within the settlement can be browsed, constructed, repaired, and dismantled from the province overview panel. A building's roadout panel is shown where the mouse cursor is placed on the building icon. Upgrade the sparring chamber into a barracks. And barracks.
Excellent. Stout hands will be set to work immediately.
Okay, so we've got Kara's outpost. So this is what? This is the general level of the outpost. So income generated, public order growth, income from all buildings, all regions of the province, income from all buildings, 18% regions adjacent provinces. Grants 2 construction slots in the settlement, provides garrison, grudge thrower hammerers, longbeards, miners, quarrelers, and thunderers. So this is a construction slot, okay. So a new building, military recruitment, military support. Clan barracks. Infrastructure, what's that? Throne Hall of the High King. Ah, okay, so the settlement needs to be a lot higher to build that. Okay. So, okay, cool.
You must seek ways to further your methods of war if you are to drive the orc filth from the mountains. Put the finest minds from the guilds to work on improving your practices and knowledge.
Technology research. Researching new technologies can bring a variety of military and civic benefits. Only one technology may be researched at a time. Research is undertaken in the technology panel. That down here. Garrison overview. Ah, over here. Okay. Start researching technology, public order, settlement. Okay, I like the money one.
Good. In time, the lore they will gain will surely aid you. I know your patience wears thin, my king, but you must temper the need for vengeance with further intelligence of the Groby's actions. There is nothing more to do.
So
for
turns,
now.
yeah. So time on the campaign map is advanced in turns. Use the end of turn button to move the game on. Other factions will then get a turn to move their armies, recruit units, and perform other actions. I assume, yeah, that's a central one here. Boom. Oh wow, that's a lot of factions. Oh jeez.
More greenskins muster in the mountain pass to the east.
Attacking. Select
Attack now,
army
while they
in
remain
order to attack
vulnerable.
enemy settlement. Learn more about battles here. Grudge issued. Okay, I assume this is the like quests passive thing that we have as a race. Beheld by the enraged gaze of Grimnir, the bloody spears have trespassed with impunity all over the sacred mountains. Their forces gather to the east. They must be defeated in battle before their strength is regained. Okay, so we get stacks for just killing.
Misdeeds committed against your kind are recorded in the venerable Book of Grudges, the Damas Kron. Once documented, no transgression should remain
All
unpunished.
factions keep a list of grudges against enemies that have wronged them. These can be seen in the Book of Grudges. There are more grudges here.
Not for all that's safe in the world.
I assume I right click.
We mark another grudge.
Battle is upon us. Study your options.
Survive battle, auto resolve, or retreat.
Blood will be spilled.
So this shows that we have a pretty good strength. I'll fight the battle just so I can get the experience. Plus it's more interesting if I just fight the battle instead of auto do it. Body of dwarven crossbow bolts, particularly against the lightly armoured. So what do they have? They seem to have, you know, very basic infantry, but so do I.
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle, my lord. They await your orders.
Gods. Let me about this.
Miners, okay, they're the anti-armor. Okay, cool. Start battle.
Your ranged weapons may prove decisive in the coming battle, Commander.
Warriors,
Bring them to bear against the enemy from afar, but be sure to protect them as well.
They have wronged us. Vengeance.
I'll move all of the squad over here. Artillery units such as cannons, catapults, and projectiles over long distances. They are most useful against bunched infantry formations and enemy fortifications. Yep. So all of you, actually, go. Actually, both boys. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Oh, I don't have any abilities. Why? Halt group situation. Roll. Toggle unit speed.
The enemy attack your flank, Commander. Drive them off.
Dwarf warriors! Bring back every grudge! Kill them!
The enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
The leadership unit measures will continue if you okay. We have seen that before. Okay, we're being flanked on the side, so kind of move this way. See our leaders here. Oh, he seems to be schlapping. Ooh, okay.
Axes out, lads!
Okay.
Dwarf warriors! For the Karazanko!
They've been routed. They have good leadership. Okay. Yeah, we should have them surrounded. Just eliminate this unit here. Who's doing the worst? So these here.
Ready to strike! Cross! Ready axes!
Yeah, they seem to be running, but they're just fleeing. Okay. Go back to fight these ones, these guys.
Let the vengeance begin!
Okay.
Your warriors tire, mighty lord. Yet exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
Okay, so apparently making them just run constantly is not a good idea. But we won the battle. So, end battle. End battle. Let's see. Oh, there's people in the chat. Ah. So please. And do a flip. Nah, I don't know how to flip. Sorry. I don't know how long the chat's been there. I'm not used to looking at chat.
Victory
Decisive victory. Loot gained 75. Wow, that is not much.
It can be beneficial.
Potion of toughness.
Sometimes
Rank gained.
leniency or brutality can be worth more.
Grudge has been settled. The honourable thing to do is allow the captors to leave. That awareness that will be looking most favourably. Leave no grudge, unavenged, kill all captives, and then she'll despise you for such honor. I mean, it's the orcs. So this gives more leadership, I assume that's morale? Yeah, my mans do be out here. Let's see. I just executed them. No, they don't need to live. And I've completed the grudge, so I should gain some fatty stacks from that.
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time, my lord. Be sure to guide their development to your
Recent
advantage.
events prove successful. Lord Thorgrim Grudge Bearers reach rank 2. Characters such as lords and heroes increase in rank and gain skill points over time as they perform actions on the campaign map. Skill points can be spent unlocking new skills for them. Your character's gained a new skill point. Okay, let's open the character details panel.
Good. Grimnir's axe first.
Let's see here. So, battle campaign. Campaign movement range. The actual stats of the leader. So there are lords, radio power and confidence fear. Aura, you understanding that this will receive leadership bonus. My leader, ancient bloodline, rank 12. Okay. So he gains armor, route marcher. I think the range will benefit earlier. What a luscious and thick beard. Let's see here. Cool. And just exit the menu.
The Groby maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Grungni. A sin that cannot remain in the Damaskron any longer. The pillars must be returned to dwarfen hands.
Okay. So capture and occupy the following. Cool. Enchanted item gained. Those who consume potion status find their skin hardening, swords glow and stuff, even though. Okay, so I assume that's an item I can use during battle. Let's see.
Bring them!
The city has been reached, and your warriors are prepared for battle, mighty lord. Study your options, nevertheless. Encircling the enemy and starving them out may be the wisest
Options
course.
such as whether to attack, whether to attack or withdraw appear immediately prior to battle on the pre-battle panel. Examine the tooltip and engage button. Okay, so what do they have? Beard burner. So these are shielded. Expendable for leadership. Okay, and they're just spear goblins and sword infantry. So, no equipment available. Fight battle, auto resolve, break siege, encircle. He did say starving them might be the wisest action, although we have a higher balance of power. I think it would be better to just fight the battle instead of just waiting it out. They only have like some orcs and a few goblins. However, we are sieging, so okay.
Hammerers!
Start battle. How
Warriors!
do I
It is a reckoning!
Okay, here we are.
Hammerers!
No, I cannot put them any more forward.
Dwarf warriors! War of vengeance! Grudge thrower!
Okay.
War of vengeance! By King Thorgrim Grudgebearer!
I want these two grouped.
Hammerers!
I don't want. Oh, okay. Just seems to be invincible. Well, I can't see what the enemy's like. Oh,
We demand blood!
these are not the strongest. Oh, what is going on here? What are you? Oh, okay. That's it. That no. Oh, that is not that one. Go out of the tactical map here. Okay, cool. So start battle.
Thorgrim
Your troops
Grudgebearer!
will fire
Cannot
at
use
will
ability
without
for
orders
replenish
from
the hit
the
points of
commander.
combatants.
Have them conserve their
Plus
ammunition.
melee defense and armor. Okay. So there's a damaged squadron here, so I will move
Let the vengeance
these two here.
Dwarf warriors!
Move this here,
Kazakhstan
this here,
yes!
this here.
Now!
Actually move them all forward.
Unite, Dwarf warriors! Vengeance! Yes! Off we go! Killers! Off we go! Let's be about this!
And then hammers,
On the way!
tactical. Okay. They're getting shredded in the front line.
The enemy general is
Oh.
slain, my lord.
Wow, okay. That was
Cursing
quick.
your name with his dying breath. Send his army after
Each army is led by Lord battle leads. Army reach for self-break. These are dice rooted, routines relay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Go it.
Dwarf warriors!
Go it.
Vengeance!
Go it.
Vengeance!
Go it.
Miners! Hammerers!
Okay, they're still coming. Is that just a single man? Okay, I think he is a general. So that unit was the general unit, so I think they rooted because he's dead. Okay, he's going pretty good. Oh, they're coming back. They've regained a bit of leadership, but it gives us time to... Oh. Should probably go here. And then while in range. Okay.
They have wronged us! Down! Attack the
Okay. Then here, go for them. The Lord is under attack. Yes. One potion of toughness.
Have them find cover or eliminate the source.
Ooh, no, that's not good. That's not good. Is there a way to pause? Does not seem to be a way to pause.
The clans unite!
Okay. Those units seem to be close to death. Reinforce them there. Yeah, they're chasing them all. They're on their way. Okay, so the corridors going for them. Grudge throwers go for them. Oh, these units are going to die. Okay. So we're gonna lose like a unit here, but I'm pretty sure they were the weaker of the two miners. When movie people happy. You see, I am still fighting, so I cannot move it. Okay. Cool. They're broken, that's fine. They can retreat. They're broken, so I don't know. But let's see. Okay, it seems we can only use that once.
Your warriors begin to rally, sire. Steady their nerves.
Units that are outing may rally. Okay. Victory. Let's go. Enemy lord is wounded. End battle. Okay, so we fought off two armies at once. That's pretty cool. And the enemy lord is wounded, so I don't know if we can take them captive, kill them, or what options we have in that regard. Decisive victory. So deployed, last remaining. They deployed a lot but lost so many more. Enemies captured 130. Okay, so we gain rank again.
At last, the defenses have fallen, my lord. The fate of those that remain is yours to determine.
Attack, occupy. Yeah, I will occupy.
I agree.
Okay, cool, so we've done that. The Rampage standard is so called, as those that wield it in battle are always the most desperate to cross the field and charge the enemy. So we get charge bonus for the Lord itself?
Your Dawi have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sire. Yet there are many grudges still to settle. Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires threaten your kind in the north. And your mountain will never be safe, while a single green skin...
Each player faction has its own victory conditions, which if achieved will win the game. Victory condition can be viewed in the objectives panel, learn more here. Sakara's anchor has fallen to decline, assaulted by fellow enemies above and below the ground, but no more. Everpeak has stirred, the High King demands that the Dwarf realm be brought back to its former glory. Let the task begin in earnest. Okay. Public water current change per turn. -9. Military presence. Conquest. Next turn only. Taxes. Provincial instability. What province is it in? Is it in? Okay. Mount Squiggle. Here we are. This is one turn left. Okay, cool.
Gyrocopter scouts report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they intend to meet up and swell the mobs of a dread orc warlord who travels towards the Badlands. Whatever they are up to, they must be stopped. Summon the throng.
Okay, so we need to win that battle and we can get Dragonhelm and a hero, the Runesmith. Okay.
Your army has marched all it can, my lord. They must rest.
Send me to vengeance.
An army hero may be selected by left clicking. Okay. I know how the movement works, but how do I make them rest? Do I just not fight? Or do I just leave them in garrison? Technology. Oh, that is. Is that saying it's 2 turns, or? Okay, so that has 2 turns left. Okay, so rank 3. Minus Mason. I'll put that there for now, so my lord is more tanky. Okay. So can I actually move anywhere?
The High King
I don't think so.
acts.
I'll just end the turn for now. Oh, he's running. Okay, cool.
Assistance is available should you need it, my lord. You may rely upon it.
Okay, cool. In-game help.
As you know all too well, the power of the Dawi has reverberated through these mountains for millennia. Harness that strength, and you will have all you need to restore the Kara's Anchor to its former glory.
Okay. Okay, so that's just within this province. Cool. How do we get there? Okay, we kind of need to go through here. So we can
Good.
recruit more.
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Recruitment options. Local. Global. Dwarf warriors. Unshielded. Corridors. Rename, disband, merge. Is it to just take turns to... Okay, so the miners seem to be only good at gates.
Retake the realms.
Expand, yep.
To war.
So I'll buy some corridors and some warriors. Ooh. So then
Throne bearers, let's march.
why can we not leave?
Send me to vengeance.
Okay. So we've done all the grudges for the moment. I think the other one was just a chapter thing.
And add!
Does this mean situation garrison? How do I ungarrison? I mean, it's maybe worth it just to wait a turn. Diplomacy. Okay. I'll wait another turn. So this way.
The grumblings of dwarfs never cease. Some that remain in Karazakarak have the nerve to make trouble in your absence, my king. Take steps to reassert control
Public order
over
is
your
in
mountain.
a province is a measure of population, happiness, or repression. Must be kept in check to prevent the province from degenerating into revolt. Okay. So basically I need to make them happy. Technology researched. Okay, cool. So that should boost our income, tool market, income from toolmakers, toolmakers guild. Let's see. I do prefer going in like tradey manners, so I'll take 4 turns, I'll take 3. So this will be, yeah, I'll put it here because that just advances the tree more, and that one will just be extra. And this. So Pillars of Grogny, what do we make? Sparring chamber. Okay, so yeah, we'll need. Oh, okay. So farm. What, a trinket market? Okay. I think a trinket market would be good because it generates income. This is just growth, so that might be good as well. Okay, I have a feeling growth would be better to go at the start, because then we'll unlock this. So, public order. Growth, casualty, income, and trading depot. I think I'll go for this because it gives gemstones as well. And then garrison details, building browser. Okay, that just shows what buildings we have. Recruit lord, recruit hero. Okay, I think that'll just complicate things. So for now, I go here.
The High King acts.
We seem to be more rested and fully up. So time to go for Mount Squigorn.
We mark another grudge.
Okay, I think this will be a good battle to fight. Let's see. I mean, this seems to be another easy one. I don't know if they can have any more wrens coming in from the side, but let's see. So
Kill the oath splitters.
throw them there, them there. Seems to be a big rock, so I'm just gonna shift this here, shift this here. Ooh, there, there.
Hammerers! Dwarf warriors! For the ancestors! Dwarf warriors! Let the vengeance begin!
Get them closer.
Yes!
Get them closer. And throw the Lord in the middle of it all. And throw these guys here. So yeah, they've got a pretty wide... Does not seem to be any armies coming to support, so that seems good. Okay, they're pretty close. Okay, they're not in range.
Dwarf warriors, we demand blood. Vengeance! Kazakan Kazakita! Vengeance!
Okay. 26, 25. Okay, it seems we can only use the... Oh, my stream is dying. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna hold a bit of birch water. That way we have it in range of all of our armies. Ooh, that was not good. Hey, some of them got up. Do they have artillery? Or is it our artillery hitting them? Ooh, we need to move these guys. We're killing our own men. Okay, we hold like a hill advantage here. Okay, they're already fleeing. Your lord is under attack. He's fine. He's literally here. Our artillery is still moving up. Attack. Intercept them. Who actually... move behind them. Artillery. Attack the general. Okay, cool.
Let the vengeance begin! Let the vengeance begin! Bring the throng to the ground! No! Killers!
Hopefully we're not killing our own men.
For the Karazanko! Dwarf warriors! Dwarfs, ready axes! It is a reckoning! Dwarf warriors! Yes!
Okay, they seem to just be routing. Okay, well that was easy. And battle. So we lost 33 and they lost 318. I'd say that's a solid amount. Cool. I'm getting like no loot from that. Got a rank. It's always good. Occupy will be good.
Very
We'll have a
well.
hold in this. We've attained complete control of this province. It is now. Oh, cool. Mount Squigorn. Okay. So we've got a. Okay. So I'll put this here just so the growth rate can increase.
Yes!
Great Book of Grudges. Okay, we need to maintain at least 10 public in this. Treasury, faction, diplomacy, objectives. Corruption. Okay.
The High King acts.
So it's armor, basic armor. Okay, this is stuff I can equip. Okay. Skills. Resolute, melee. Grudge against greenskins. I seem to be fighting a lot of greenskins, so I'll make that my focus. Cool.
Send me to vengeance. It is time. Retake the realm.
Okay, cool. So, next turn.
Commandments may be issued over territory you rule, my lord. Make the effort to rouse the
Commanders
populace,
can verify all the
so that
bonuses.
they may better serve your ends.
Yes. Silver Road, okay. Tax problems. Growth. Oh, is this the commandment? Okay. Master Steel Stone. Empower the guilds. High King's Tribute. And venerate the ancestors. So that increases order. I'll do that, because that way we strengthen our provinces by growing them. Okay, and then we end the turn now. I have made noodle, and what noodle have you made?
My lord, the enemy
They better be
raid your
Kellogg's,
lands
'cause I
and
know
slaughter
they are
your
the best.
denizens. Take up arms against them. Make them pay
Under
dearly
orange
for
on the
their
grim near the grubby
transgressions.
scums gate. Oh yeah, that's where I'm heading. Oh, where's...
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
I?
Not likely.
Let me raid your lands, sort it isn't, get arms against them, make them pay.
Your war efforts would be strengthened by the raising of a new army. Appoint another command, and you can open a second front against your foes.
Interesting noise. Beef and Durban curry mixed. Oh yeah, you do the two-packet combo. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can I recruit from here? Recruit Lord. Thimber Drakebeard. Handsome. Ancestral blood. I'll go for this guy. He gives more public order, and I need public order. Recruit.
Summon me if you...
New army has been raised under the command of your appointed lord. It only remains for you to issue them orders, sire.
Okay.
On to glory. For the ancestors.
So, I think... Some... 1, 2, 3...
Very well.
1, 2, 3... 1, 2. Okay, that seems to be good. And then...
An ad! Thag them!
Okay.
My lord,
Oh!
a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Diplomacy. Factions may engage in diplomacy with one another. Diplomatic actions include declarations of war, peace, trade agreements, and alliances. Okay. So they're willing to pay me money and do the same for me. However, they are smaller than me and they are on the Badlands. Yeah, I'll accept that offer.
Greenskins, a barbarous race of savage killers. They think of nothing except violence. Keep your weapons close at hand in any dealings with them.
Throne bearers! Let's march!
Okay, and then how's...
The
Where's
axe
it here?
thirsts
Okay.
for war.
Need 2 population surplus. Get the gem mine shaft, so I will put... How much money have I got? 4 grand, so it's 1.6 for this. I'll just wait around before doing another. And... let's see. I think that's all we can do for now. I'll end the turn. The deal is said you'll join a war against the listed factions. Teeth snatchers. I do not want to join this war. No, thank you. That is in the middle of nowhere. I am very far away from that. Oi, they're running away.
Consider varying your tactics when maneuvering in the face of the enemy, my lord. Placing an ambush or setting a defensive camp may bring about victory where a straight engagement would fail.
Armies can modify their movement, behavior, and abilities by adopting stances. Recruitment, ambushing, and raiding are examples of the behavior stance. Okay. Let's see.
Drink!
Cool. Oh, no.
Throne bearers!
Are you
move!
annoying? Why? How do you even... Where's stance? Is it here? Okay. So that's 3-3. Yeah, I can upgrade that one now. And the gem mine's done, so I should get more money per turn now. Yeah. My army upkeep is very high. Luckily, next round I should have fully operational new army. And I'll have new technology done. Join war against... I do not want to fight in your war. 300 gold is not very much. Okay, so it seems in future they might want to purchase some of our diamondos. I do not want to fight your war. I agree that if we get attacked, I will fight.
A vigil on expenditure must be maintained for your domain to prosper. Be sure to keep a close watch on your finances, lest ruin overtakes you.
Okay. So each faction maintains central treasury, current overall value and the screen. So yeah, okay.
Send me to vengeance!
Oh, here's stars. Ambush. Okay, I'll set our stance
To
to
the
ambush,
Karazhan
and then here
and
I'll march down this direction.
onward.
Oh wow, we are fast. Cool, and then in technology, so we'll have growth. I don't know what growth actually affects. Recruitment cost, recruitment cost. Sure, I'll do that for now. So I don't want to lag behind in military techs. You are typing these emotes, I think, and for me at least, I cannot see them. So you are just saying, alien dance, Pepe please, stare. Shaking my head. Hopefully this leader can be a good leader. Okay, Book of Grudges. Maintain at least and defeat them in battle. Battle Masters. Okay. Okay, I mean, the debuffs for not doing grudges aren't like insanely bad. Get 7 TV and better TTV. I have better TTV, so I think that's why that one's working there. But I do not have 7 TV, so that must be 7 TV emotes that you are talking about. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. It might actually be worth it to head them around here. That way we can say Caragdawn. And then here we are still waiting in ambush. So I will end turn for now. We are hidden, so they might move towards us. They don't seem to be. What? The populace wanting a settlement is currently vegeting on certain nights. The whole ghettos and districts are left abandoned. Only clue is trying their simple door to a nearby gate. Disappeared. What does that mean? Okay. So here we've got it to level 2 now. Siege Workshop. Okay, I will probably get that. Seeing as siege throws are good. And then here, Trinket Market. How much does that cost? 650. That's fine. And I can upgrade this. Okay. I will not do that this turn, seeing as I do not want to just wipe my money. But how would I? World events that disappeared. Oh, it's just for 10 turns. Oh, okay, cool. That's fun. Yes, I do not have that, so I can just see you just typing random things. This isn't Twitch. You can't come here with your cool Twitch emotes. Okay, this guy just seems to be. Left click to inspect.
Not for all that's safe in the world.
Low fightiness. And stance Raiden camp. I think, are they still in? Is this part of the same province? No, so they're outside of the province now. Crom Peak. What are they? Oh, they're other dwarves, I think. Okay. So this still moving.
Forwards.
Okay. And then we just go next turn. Come on, they must come back. I've set up an ambush. They don't seem to want to fight. Are they at war?
Use your armies to exert control over the theater of war. Place your warriors in passes to control their use, and study
Armies
the enemy
settlements exertions
positions
control
to find
to
the best avenues of attack.
the owner. Okay, can research a new tech. I'm gonna go treasuries because I kind of do need more cash. Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay, that's a spear thingy. Maybe attacking them will cause that army to move down. How are they doing here? One. Okay, this is done. 1300 for an increase. I don't know. I think it'd probably be better for growth just to upgrade the granary. And then EU. Okay.
For the wisdom of Valea. One rug!
Ambush, we're just literally waiting here. That's part of one of our quests to like ambush here anyway, so they'll come eventually, I assume. They're just not moving. They're meant to be raiding, they're just standing there. They're now at war.
Population growth within a province necessarily leads to an expansion of facilities, my lord. The cities here are ready for development.
Okay, cool. So the growth of a province's measure expansion of its population. Growth in a province leads to the accumulation of population surplus, which can be spent on upgrading settlements. Their growth and population surplus can be seen in the province info panel. Population surplus point has been generated in this province. All the settlements can be upgraded.
The grumblings of dwarfs never cease. Some that remain in Karazakarak have the nerve to make trouble in your absence, my king. Take steps to reassert control over your mountain.
Great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from threats of board. Migration, recruitment cost, public order, growth. Do nothing. Turns. I mean, we kind of need the public order to increase, but growth is not too important right now. So I need 2 points in order to upgrade to level 3. I'll ideally want to upgrade my capital first. So I will upgrade the gem mine for 2 grand. Oh, I do not have much for my treasury. But that'll take 4 turns. Hopefully we can do that relatively quick.
Let us begin.
Ooh, will this damage us walking through here? I don't think so.
A strategic overview can be useful in such uncertain times, sire.
Trade gained. Oh, have I leveled up? Income from all buildings, local province. Ooh, that's good. A reckoner has approached requiring guidance how to settle a dispute between the 2 clans. Both are claiming ownership of a mine. One from loyal for centuries, others oppose many of your edicts. Income. And then one just increases diplomatic relations with... I think I'm gonna give it to loyalists because I just want to boost my income. I do need... Can I...
The axe thirsts for war.
Okay, cool.
Drain them.
So I can access this. It seems to be You don't seem to have walls. Okay. So
Our fire undimmed!
you get as close there as possible.
Dwarf warriors! The clans unite! The clans unite! Quarrelers! It is a reckoning!
Okay, I'll place that there. Place this more slightly staggered. And this in a tiny bit closer. That looks like a good coverage.
Season of our discontent! We will have vengeance!
Start battle. Okay, so that over there. So
Dwarf warriors! Kill them! Kill them!
Be sure to use the maps available to assist your tactical planning, Commander.
Quarrelers! We are relentless! Kazuka, Kazuki, Kazook! Go! Dal! Kazook!
are they just standing still waiting? So I do not want to assault them up on a hill. Tactical map. Are they moving? They don't seem to. Oh, they don't see us. We're hidden. Okay. Going to the tactical map. And where there's our leader, and he will be placed here. They only have no, they have more. That's just fog of war. Okay, so we can't. Okay, it's interesting that there's fog of war working that way. Our guys still seem fresh.
The terrain conceals the enemy's movements, Commander. We must be wary.
They're pretty stationary, it's fine. Our leader just seems to be bugging out. Okay, so we are hidden because they can't see our advances, which is good. Oh, I can start seeing them again. Very unmoving. I don't know the range of their goblin archers less ranged, so I think our archers have a longer range than the goblin ones. Okay, So far this has been a lot more quieter of a battle. We're still fresh. Okay. Should we see us now? Yeah, they see us. Still not moving. I think the best strat will be to wipe out their archers first, because they seem to have a lower range than ours. And move these guys here a bit forward. Okay, we're nearly in range now. Still fresh, we're still fresh. Okay, the archers seem to be getting obstructed. Okay, cool, the archers are opening fire now.
Get moving! We are relentless! Off we go! Going charge! Dwarf warriors! The clans unite! Stop! Down! The clans unite!
Things seem to be going pretty well. Their archers are getting very deaded. Okay, I think that's enough of that, so we can just swap here.
Yes! Quarrelers!
They're fleeing pretty hard. Our lord is like leaping. Oh, who have I clicked? Okay. Oh, they've no.
For the cannons encore!
Okay, we seem to be going good. Although the archers are regaining. Yeah, we're definitely peppering them. Ooh, easy peasy. End battle. That was a good battle. A lot of strategy. So we lost 100, they lost 362. Not bad, not bad. Mainly our front line. Our archers putting in work at the back. Follow gained Cooper. Do you mean Cooper's skill? Okay. Is this still within silver? No, this is in Black Crag. Watch room. Woodman's hut. trading depot. I think this will be good for potentially defense. I don't know. So some growth and a woodman's hut is probably good. Our troops are garrisoned here, so. And we were discovered.
The High King moves.
Okay, his skill point here. Give him a route marcher because that's good. And then advance the turn. So far, I do not want to join your war. Reject. Cool. Zufbar. Non-aggression pact. Okay. Yeah. Is that a dab I see? No. An elbow cough.
That
Okay.
is a hero serving a foreign power, my lord. Consider recruiting such an operative into your service. One being with the right skills can solve problems that no amount of coin or labor would otherwise be able to crack.
Okay. Fortress often has deep vaults, which can be very deep. Toolmakers Guild. I think melee stuff will be good. And yeah. So we're just going to maintain that part of the region first. Iron Rock, Black Crab. We'll choose the granary, and I do not have enough to do anything there. Okay.
What?
Oh wow, okay, there's a battle here.
March on, brave Dowie! March on! To the cursed realms of the Groby we go. I know not what mischief they cause, but they're up to something, for my beard itches with trouble. We take the underway. These ancient highways, built by dwarf hands, give us the best chance of approaching swiftly, catching the greenskins unawares. Let us not dawdle, for there are grudges to settle, and new entries in the Damas Kron to write!
Okay, so...
Quarrelers! Hammerers! Quarrelers! Dwarf warriors! Yes! For the ancestor gods! It is a reckoning! Dwarf warriors! Vengeance! Quarrelers!
Let's move in
Dwarf warriors! There is no greater authority! Quarrelers! Yes, Lord!
there. Here. Cool. That looks good. They're advancing. Yeah, I think we advance a tiny bit.
Move this throne!
Why are you going all the way there? Ooh, hello.
Dwarf warriors! By Grundy! We are ambushed by the foul Greatskins! To me! To me! We make our stand here!
Let's just quickly left these ones. Ooh, they should remain like that. Just quick snipe these. Snipe these.
The clans unite! Fire! Valia Blessari! Killers! Hammerers! Kazu! Yes! Yes! Kill them all in Beard's reach!
Quickly get that guy. Oh, they have got artillery as well. That's not good. Oh, reinforcements approaching from the other side.
Grudge thrower! Yes! Quarrelers! Take him down! Down! Shoot the waters! Axes out! Dwarf warriors! Let the vengeance begin! On the way! Hammerers!
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, we've got more friends.
We are relentless! Quarrelers! It is a reckoning! Kazoo! Hammerers! Yes! Killers! Kazoo! Yes! Powder charged! We demand blood! Anew! Vengeance! Take 'em down! Vengeance! Storm!
Take back every grudge!
Get moving! Castle! Moving out! They have harmed us!
Okay. Let's see it.
Quarrelers! For the Calabanco! Castle! Quarrelers! Down! Down! Get out!
They're returning. Hopefully we can just damage these quick and fast.
Dwarf warriors!
The might of Karazakh!
Satisfy the grudge!
Okay, the trolls are getting smashed. Ooh.
Down!
All armies seem to be en route. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh. Those aircopters are quite useful. They do a lot of damage. Loot guide. Execute characters.
Thronebearers, move!
Okay, cool.
A hero has enrolled in your service, sire. Such operatives can solve problems that no amount of money or effort would otherwise be able to crack.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to end it here. So we'll name it the Dwarfs. There we are. And that'll be a local save. So for me, that's where I end the stream here. Local tick. Okay, cool. Now it's all nice and saved. And yeah, it's been quite fun. I had a lot more fun than I expected. Normally I don't really play too many turn-based games. So yeah, that was pretty good. I probably will end up actually making more of this in the future. Maybe next weekend that'll be one of them. Just another episode of this, or another stream of this, but it's been quite fun. Hopefully my audio has been much better this time, and you've been actually able to hear me. But yeah, thank you all for coming around. Especially you, Kato. You seem to chat in the chat a lot. I don't know who you are though. It's talking about your noodles and that, but anyways, thank you all for coming, and I will see you next week.